Hello and good evening. My name is Karan, and today I'm going to be talking around a case analysis, which is about Heidi Rosen. So, particularly in the analysis, I'm going to be answering two specific questions. But before I dive into that analysis, I do want to mention that you've probably already read about Heidi Rosen. You probably know a little bit about her. So, I'm not going to really dive into her biography. I'm just going to go straight into the questions. So, question one is: what are the strengths of Rosen's network across the different stages of her career? So, throughout her career, I believe that her strength of her network just grew and grew and grew. Right from the beginning, where she started working for Tandem, where she was the editor for the newsletter, she grew that network not only to get that job prior, but also she grew that relationship with her CEO, and that relationship or making herself important to that CEO. Um, could be kind of a big reason as to why she got her MBA or how she got into her MBA, because that CEO had in turn provided her with a letter of recommendation. Now, after she finished her MBA, she went ahead and she joined forces with her brother to start up a company called Teammaker. Now, this specific company didn't really have a lot of capital and was struggling a little bit. It was actually going against the likes of Lotus, which was actually venture backed. Now, this is where Rosen's network really came in handy, and the strengths of her network really did shine at this point because it was her network and her networking capabilities that actually allowed that company to actually grow, right? She was actually able to influence people and show them how good TeamMaker was, and the various different applications that it could provide. Um, it became successful, and I wouldn't say it was solely due to her network, but her network definitely had a big part of it, and the strength around that was being able to, influence people to be able to use that product and influence the minds of people to make them believe that TeamMaker is a great product to use. From there, she decided to work at Apple, where she was the vice president of worldwide developer relations. And this role itself really did allow her to grow her network even more. And she used her network. In fact, a bigger strength of her network over here was the amount of people that she had that were very, very influential within her network. This really helped grow Apple enormously. After that, she decided to become a mental capitalist. And me personally, I think that this was where her networking and having that such large network really benefited her the most. And this is where you could see the strength of the network was, because essentially what she was doing was she was providing opportunities to people who didn't have opportunities and connecting them with people who were able to give those opportunities. And she was the key behind that. She was the middleman behind that. So her strength right there, or the strength within that particular part of her career, was the size of the network, right? How big that network was and how dense it was. She was really able to influence the way that people were. She was able to influence, excuse me, she was able to influence the way that people thought, and she was able to influence pretty much how the opportunities that people got just by connecting her fellow colleagues with other people within her network. From there, kind of her last stage within her career, which I believe that was kind of her. I wouldn't say her last stage, but the final stage that has been mentioned in the article is a SoftBank venture capital role that she had. And again, her network was very, very strong during this stage, and the strength here was again the size of the network, right? She was actually able to, bring a lot of business to that company based on her network and based on the influence that she had within her network. So those are the strengths that her network actually brought. That her network was actually apparent within her career. Now, the second question is using the concept discussed in the readings. Discuss to the extent which these concepts apply to Rosen, and how these concepts influenced her power, um, her influence, and also the networking success. So let's talk about the reading first um, for Uzi and also Dunlap. So the concept there was information broker, and I think that this was a huge concept that Heidi had actually adopted. She was able to actually take information and actually share it with vast amounts of people in her network. Right? She was actually able to, influence people, and just like Paul Revere did, she was really able to, kind of spread the word. Right? And that's what she did when she was actually at Teamaker as well. So that concept definitely applied. In Give and Take, the main concepts were being a giver, being a taker, and also being a matcher. And I think the concept that she adopted the most was being a matcher, just because, especially in the time when she was actually a venture um, capitalist and a mental capitalist, she was actually able to, um, you know, uh, give to the people who actually needed the opportunity. And also, when she was at Teamaker, she was actually able to get her network, to basically buy into the concept that she was trying to develop. Um, and she was actually able to take from that. So overall, she was a matcher. And then also harnessing the science of persuasion, she really did take and adopt a lot of those concepts, such as liking and social proof. She really proved that her network was really something of an awe and really made her successful. So yeah, those are my answers. I hope you enjoyed that, and you have a great day. Thank you.